And we hit that Yeah Coach! Oh man, we back on Yeah Coach with a special guest. This is Yeah Coach, where we show the different perspectives of life through the impact and influence of others. And today we have Coach Chris, and our focus today is gonna be the enhancing the college experience. And right here we have a third year.
Going to my fourth year.
Going into his fourth year of college, and we're gonna get a little bit of a different perspective. So Chris, where are you from, and what school do you go to?
I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I grew up on the west side of Cincinnati. I currently go to the University of Cincinnati, but I'm transferring to Moody Bible Institute, which is in Chicago, but I'm taking my courses online.
What major do you have right now?
So here at UC, I've been studying criminal justice for the last 2 years. At Moody Bible Institute, my degree will be a Bachelor of Science in Integrated Ministry.
Okay.
Yeah.
What made you choose that major? What made you change to it?
So ministry is my calling. That's just what I'm passionate about. That's what I'm good at, and I really feel like God is directing me towards that. And I have an opportunity to study that while also not having to start all the way over. Like, all of my credits are transferring, so I'll still graduate next summer. So I thought I might as well take advantage of this opportunity, because this is what I am passionate about, and this is what I want to do with the rest of my life. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you were a senior in high school, thinking about colleges and going to UC, what were your biggest concerns or the biggest fears in going into it? Did you have any concerns?
Yeah. I mean, there's
Hold that. I forgot I had food. But yeah, what were your biggest concerns?
I mean, when you're going into a new stage of life, something that big, there's always fear. I mean, you can try to hide them, but there are lots of concerns and fears. I grew up in a school that was majority of students that were low economic statuses and majority of people of color. And now I'm going to a school that's the complete opposite. I'm going to the majority environment. I'm living on my own now, pretty much paying most of my bills except my phone bill. So a lot of things, I didn't know what being an adult would look like. I didn't know how to be an adult. So I just had no clue how I was going to do these things, where I was going to work, if I was going to make friends, were people going to like me? If I was going to like my studies, if I was smart enough to do what I was planning on doing. When I first started college, I was planning on I started in pre-med, and those are my goals in high school. And a fear was, am I smart enough for this? A lot of questions, a lot of doubt in myself and what I could do. Yeah.
So when you went into your freshman year, did those go away? How did they develop? How did you change as a college student, as a freshman?
Man, when I went to college, first off, I had the attitude of I'm free. I'm on my own. I'm a grown man. So I pretty much started partying really hard. I was in pre-med. I was studying hard. I was at the library every day. I was trying my best, but I was struggling. I wasn't good at it. I was with the wrong group of people. People who didn't have good influences on me, and I was a follower. And I was doing that my entire freshman year. But I did switch from pre-med to criminal justice halfway throughout my first semester. So that was something that I realized real quick, like, this isn't for me. And it took a lot of humility, because if I would have stayed in, I would have just been out of pride. I was going in pre-med out of pride. It was because I wanted to have this big dream and aspiration, just so people would look at me like, oh, he's doing something good. And I thought that being a doctor, I needed that. Whereas actually doing what I'm passionate about, which at the time was criminal justice and law. So really humbling myself and moving into that direction.
Wow. Big changes going through that freshman year.
Yeah.
So all that transition, was that freshman year towards the end? Was it the summer? Like, was that sophomore year? Like, time period wise?
Yeah.
Why, when you finished freshman year, were you already changing and being that better person? Or were you thinking about leaving school, and like, what was your thoughts going into sophomore year?
Never thought about leaving school. I've always been a super ambitious person, and school was something that, it was a big goal that I've always set for myself. Like, I'm doing this. I'm getting this done. Beginning of my sophomore year, I started going to church. And I was going consistently every week, every week. Every week.
Every once in a while.
But it was just a Sunday thing for me. It was just like check mark my Jesus thing, and that's all I got to do. So I was just doing that every week. So I would get trashed on Saturday and get up and go to church on Sunday morning. But it took me really just stepping out of my comfort zone and started like getting into small groups, just going to different events that the church was planning and just actually meeting people, and people would invite me to hang out with them and just spending time with good people. And once I really like experienced that true community, it's like I want this. And like being around these people is like there's something different about them, you know. There's something truly different about them. And to me, it just came very evident that it was Jesus. So it really took me just surrendering my life to Jesus to really see real change and progression start to happen in me and through me.
Man, that's a big testimony. Like what is some advice that you would give a freshman or a sophomore or someone going in to be a freshman about college that you wish you would have known before?
It's okay if you don't know exactly what you want or what you're doing or where you're going. We so much want to plan out our entire future, make this big 10-year plan, 5-year plan, or maybe even 3-year plan of I'm going to do this and this and this. And I'm not saying planning is bad. I like to plan, but there's nothing wrong with uncertainty. And I think we get super anxious when there's uncertainty. And that was a big thing with me, you know, when I got to a point where I'm not sure, I would become super anxious and even depressed. So I just want to express that it is okay if you don't know everything. You can just be in school, be an exploratory, or even be in a major and just figure out if I like this or not. And if you don't like it, then that's fine. Try something new.
Another question. Do you feel like college is a necessity for everyone, that everyone should go to college?
No! Everyone does not have to go to college. And that is such an Americanized thing that is just ingrained into our mind. It is not true. College is a great thing. I love college, and it has grown me and changed me and shaped me. But
Grown me?
Grown me? Is that not a word?
No. Help me grow.
Grown? Is grown not a word?
That person is grown. You can say it in that tense, but it's not
It
like
grew
grown.
me. Whatever, Neff. We have an English major right here, I guess. College has grew me in a lie. I forgot what I was saying. But, man, there are some really gifted people. There really are. Who can have a huge impact on this world without college. Really. I mean, there's business owners who didn't go to college. There's so much. I mean, when we say that everyone has to go to college, then we are limiting ourselves. We're putting ourselves in a box. We're saying this is the only thing that we can do, that we're capable of doing. There's so much more. I don't need college. If I didn't go to college, I would still be working towards something. I would still be successful. I truly believe that, because college is not what makes my dreams come true. It's just something that I'm using as a tool to elevate it.
Well, I want to say thank you for just being a part of Yeah Coach today, like being able to pick your brain on some things. And there may be in the future where I interview you again just on different subjects, whether that's loyalty, discipline, religion, but this is just like an overview interview of enhancing the college experience.
Right. And
I feel like your testimony, your message, your perspective is going to help other people.
I appreciate that.
So my next series is coming up in September. And
Nice.
If you would like to see a different topic focused on and interviewed by me and getting different people in this car, in this seat, let me know a topic or a question you want answered right here on Yeah Coach, because this man can answer that question really, really well. I know he can. But it has been a blessing. Woo. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank
this
you.
is Coach Chris.
Yes.
And this is the end of Yeah Coach. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, Coach.
Yeah, Coach.